welcome back to another episode of the Fake Friends podcast. It is your favorite host in the whole world, JD Skip. Got a big week ahead of us. A lot of great things in the baseball world, which is the only world that matters. And that's that. How we doing?
You know, man, can't complain. Weather's nice out. Baseball is 4 days away. If you count today, opening day is the 7th, right?
That is correct. Opening day is the 7th. So big week ahead. Big week ahead. We just had MLB The Show come out.
Just came out. Yep, that's the only video game that really matters.
Yep, we got opening day the 7th. Some good games on deck. And yeah, man, a lot of exciting news for the youngsters. We do have 4 young studs starting up with the Major League roster, which is cool for opening day. You know, a lot of times, the teams like to do their service time manipulation, but Bobby Witt, Spencer Torkelson, Julio Rodriguez, and Hunter Green will be dressed in the right threads on April 7th. And
yeah, where else are they supposed to be? In the minors? No.
I'm saying, dude, these whack-ass organizations.
Supposed to be in the minors? Richmond should be up there, too. Let them, sink or swim. What have the Orioles got to lose?
He's hurt right now.
Yeah, but he should be on the roster hurt.
Yeah, I know. I want to say Riley Green, too, was going to be on the Major League opening day roster, but he just fractured his foot, I think. So maybe when he comes back, he'll be up there too. And then it's that. I mean, that's good. I mean, the Reds, they have another pitcher too, Nick Lodolo. I'm assuming will be up this year too. But it's good that Hunter Green's up there. That organization has nothing to look for right now other than him. So give the fans something to enjoy to watch, dude. You know what I mean?
Where's the Leiter at?
Jackie Leiter's in Texas, and I'm not saying
no. I mean, like he should be on the big league roster too. Guy throws like 100 miles an hour.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, he should be like these young arms. You're wasting their innings just tossing the minors. Jack Leiter has the stuff to pitch now. That kid's a pitcher. Like, throw him out there. Like, just let him go.
Let him go.
Call him up in June and let him throw, dude.
Let him go.
Because he's good enough, and that kid's a stud. Like,
here's the thing: hitting's hard, and like for position players, I totally understand. Guys need like their ABs to learn how to hit. In terms of like professional ABs facing professional pitching. But when a guy like Jack Leiter has like stuff that he's got, let him go. Let him go get him. Let him go compete.
I mean, I know it's different levels, but he did on his opening start for Vanderbilt fucking go out and toss a no-no. But anyways, Jackie Leiter should be there. But he's killing it in the rookie ball right now. I follow him on Instagram. Yeah. I see him just fucking K-ing everyone. So
yeah, I bet he is.
He'll be a good name to follow. And sometimes that happens though with the pitchers that get drafted overall. I mean, they're up the year they're drafted. So
yeah, who was it? Got through like 89 to 92 and some. Pretty dominant. Not dominant, but he was pretty good. He was a Reds pitcher. We went to see him play.
Oh, yeah. Mike Leake.
Yeah. I want to say he spent like 0 time in the minors. I'm almost positive. I'm actually, hang on. I'm going to confirm that.
Hale and Garrett Crochet were the same. What about Strasburg? I don't think Strasburg spent too much time in the minors either.
If he did, it wasn't much.
Yeah.
That was the guy that they were like, we need him up here now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens with these arms, Like you said, hitting, you got to you could be a good hitter. Just overall, but there is a learning curve.
Big learning curve.
At the major league level, because you're going to have your success, and then the league adjusts, and then you got to adjust. So,
yeah, Mike Leake didn't go to the minors.
See, that's cool, man. That's like what I'm talking about.
He was drafted in the first round of 2009 draft out of Arizona, and he was in the bigs in 2010. At 22.
See, that's
he wasn't. He didn't pitch a single inning in the minors.
See, and dude, honestly, there's like this, this like idea that guys got to be in the minor league system. Dude, honestly, I will say there's nothing wrong with maybe just starting them, just to have them comfortable. Like, hey, we just drafted you. Let them get comfortable in the organization, put them at a level, see how they do. But dude, I really, if I was a GM, I'd be drafting my young gunners. Like, all right, now you're just playing. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be wrong on that, because he might have got drafted in June. I don't know when he signed. But if he drafted in June and signed early, then he went and pitched maybe in some rookie ball. But they don't have any stats for it. And he started the league. He made his debut on opening day. So,
I can understand maybe a high school kid, when you draft them, you want to give them
because they're like 19.
Bro, you want their bodies to get a little stronger. I understand that. But like these kids that are coming out of college, even a year, it makes a big difference. Your body can change from 18 to 19 drastically. But these kids that are getting drafted at 20, 21, dude, if their game plays, put them up there.
Put this in perspective. I'm gonna put this in perspective for you, and this is why Torkelson's supposed to be on that roster. There's big leaguers that are 24. 23, 24, that have been in the bigs for 3 years. If you draft a college kid in the first round and he's already 22, why is he going to the minor leagues?
Doesn't make sense.
I think we have surpassed the time, because the structure isn't the same. Like guys are debuting a lot earlier and they're learning at the big league level. So if you're a first round pick, if I'm an organization, like you said, I'm not going to waste my arms innings in the minor leagues. And then when they get to the bigs in 2 years, they get hurt or they're tired out. I want them in the bigs now. They just spent 3 years in the minors when they played college ball.
Mm-hmm. So like, here's a case for like the Royals. They have the number one prospect in baseball, Bobby Witt Jr. Someone might say, well, hey, the Royals aren't going to make the playoffs this year. Okay, you know what? Maybe they don't. However, having Bobby Witt play right now with the team they have, these guys can grow together, get those major league innings in together. They do have a young staff with some potential. You never know. I know the Central's looking pretty stacked right now in the AL. You never know, but that experience they're getting now, like Bobby Witt, where he can grow with some of the other guys they have on top of playing with Sal Perez.
That kid's 21. He's been in the minors, I think, 3 years?
He got drafted in 20. I got drafted in 20. So
2 years?
Yeah. No need.
20, full year 21? Yeah, man.
Let's giddy up and go. Let the Mustangs loose, dude. Let the Stallions loose.
Let them learn. Like you said, there is some physicality. There is some physicality like development that needs to happen. Some guys just aren't physically ready. But if they're physically ready, get them up there.
Like, dude, all right, so check me out. Nick York, drafted in 20. Yorkie, I don't know how to say his name for the Red Sox. He was at spring training. If something freaking weird happens on the roster this year with like a devastating injury to where, they got to fill second base, or someone else gets else injured in the infield and they need they move guys around, whatever. He needs to be the first guy in mind. Like, I know they have Kike who can come out of the outfield, but no, like, fuck all this shit. Let the youngsters play who can be dynamic impact players. It's like help your franchise out. It just doesn't make sense why these organizations are like, well, service time. It's like, dude, fuck that shit, because you're not going to pay him anyway. So who cares when you start him? You're going to trade him anyways. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, man. Like when we were talking back about when they were still locked out, it's just control. Teams having control. Control. I just think young players at the big league level is better for the game.
Yes.
It's better for the game. It makes it more exciting.
Yep.
And like I said, when they learn at the big league level, I think honestly they get better. I mean, think about your phenoms. Griffey.
Yep.
Trout.
Yep. Bryce.
Tatis, Bryce.
Yep.
Your phenoms come up young. You let them learn at the big league level.
They have Bobby playing third, not short, because they got the Mondesi kid at short. But
yeah,
what's his play like defensively?
He's supposed to be a sure glove. I thought he was going to be a short. I know they got a shortstop. I thought he was a middle guy. I didn't see third, but he's supposed to be a sure glove. Like,
interesting. Yeah,
he's a 5'2" dude.
Yep. So that's interesting. I was kind of hoping they let him play short, but
His 5 tools are supposed to be legit.
I mean, you moving on in the same division. I just think the Torkelson kid, it was a no doubter. I mean, like you said, you were the first one on him when he got drafted. You immediately said this kid should be in the league
ready now.
I know the Tigers.
And 2020 should have did it then. Honestly, if the Tigers was like, oh my God, this weird season with this whole thing going on, we just drafted Torkelson. What do we have to lose in a 60-game season? Yeah, get your reps right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they had no minor leagues. I know I don't know. I would have something like that because that kid took big league at bats in college. Like he's a big league hitter.
Didn't he break Barry Bonds' home run record?
I'm almost positive he did. The kid,
like season or something.
The kid took big league at bats. He's a big league hitter.
Yeah, the Tigers, dude. I know they haven't had a winning season, but if he can play at his capability, dude. Riley Green comes back healthy, who again I saw play live. Dude, I'm telling you, the Tigers, I think, are the team in the AL Central. And I know the White Sox are the probably best team in American League, but I think the Tigers are like the team to watch out for. Could definitely sneak into the playoffs, dude. Seriously. I think the Tigers totally sneak into the playoffs, especially with their
sleeper. And I mentioned him to you before.
If Skubal comes around, if Mize comes around, which these young pitchers, they finally got their innings, they learned. If they let these kids loose and let them do what they can do, I mean, dude, I just think, they have a great manager. I think the Tigers are a team to watch out for in the AL Central.
Hopefully he stays healthy. Hopefully he plays every day. But I'm expecting breakout year from the Tigers' first round pick in 14. Derek Hill should be playing center field for him. He showed some flashes of
supposed to be fast, right?
He is fast.
Yeah.
He can fly. He can catch everything. I think Billy Hamilton, he can go get it.
So my thing is, though, with
but
him,
he's matured physically and he overcame some leg injuries. So I'm hoping he just has, you would compare this guy to like a Buxton.
So he's got some pop
player. He's got some juice. He can have some juice. I don't know if I've watched some of them, but I think if he's healthy, he's got a chance to make some noise. Like he'll be talking he'll get on some radars.
I only know who he is because I just had to use him in a showdown in MLB The Show. So
he's on my franchise.
Well, that's interesting. Then it works out for him because he, Riley Green's probably starting center fielder. So if he can make a name for himself where Riley's out, that'd be sick, man. I'm telling you, they got Akil Baddoo, who I like. I mean, say what you want about him. He just approaches the game the right way. He plays with the right attitude. You still got Miggy. You got Javi Baez.
Spark plug of that team.
The Candelario kid's not bad.
Casey Mize on the bump.
It's Tigers.
Really interested to watch.
Yep.
They should.
And talking about Hunter Green real quick, getting back to him. It just sucks that, the Reds don't really have anyone exciting behind him besides the India kid, but Hunter Green can be unhittable. If he becomes very accurate with his pitches, like if he can locate 3 pitches, he'll be DeGrom 2.0.
Yeah.
Because his fastball, not only does he consistently throw it hard, it looks heavy. Like it's just effortlessly. It doesn't, I don't know his health issues with his arm or anything, but the way he's built physically, it doesn't look like it's taking too much of a toll on his arm. I don't know. He's a freak athlete. He's a horse. And I expect him to be like the new guy, like moving forward. He's just seeing some of the old arms transition out. I think Hunter Green can become that kid for sure, dude. Without a doubt.
He got stuff. That's why he's got.
And not because he just throws hard. It's because I saw him pitch last year in spring training. He was a little inaccurate. Had a tough outing. It wasn't all his fault, but compared to this year, where he was a lot more accurate with his location, dude. Location's king no matter how hard you throw. And if you're gassing, locating your fastball, mixing in off speed, change up slider, getting some movement on some hard stuff, dude, it sucks he plays for the Reds, who are a great organization. Like, I like the Reds, great historic franchise, but you just blew up your team. I mean, I think Nick Castellanos probably would even came back too, but it's just like you blow up your team. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know if that's even for us to figure out what guys are doing.
Not.
You know what I mean? And what like organizations are doing, because I think
the NL Central is wide open. Just the Cardinals, that really it. Brewers, they give a lot of hype just because of their pitching. But other than that, everyone's so beatable, dude. And it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think the Cardinals are still that team there.
No, they are. But that what I mean by wide open is like the playing field. There's no dominant team. I know the Cardinals are really good and consistent, but you know, they don't have anyone on.
What are the Cubs doing?
The Cubs aren't doing shit. The Pirates don't fucking care. They might as well be a softball team.
Did they even draft last year?
The Brewers are only good because they have Hader and Burns and Woodruff. Like they do have some arms, but they're beatable though. Like you can get them out. Like they have no one in their lineup that you're like, shit, I fear you. You know what I mean? There's no fear in their lineup.
That's true.
So you can go through their lineup.
That's true.
It's just a wide open freaking division, man. And yeah, there's the Reds. You have Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo. Got some young arms, and you just don't care.
And they go out and get some pieces.
I know, right? You know? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I think getting rid of Jesse Winker and Nick Castellanos, if Nick Castellanos would have stayed, assuming he would have stayed, you keep Jesse Winker, dude. You have India. You have the young guys come up. You make them together. You spend some money, dude. I mean, you're right there. I don't think they have anyone in their fucking pipeline.
That's what I mean. Like, do they got some pipeline guys or something? Like, what are they banking on?
Let me check.
Is that your magazine?
Yeah, let me check it real quick because off the top of my head, I'd have to actually look it up. And I honestly don't know, but I don't remember off the top of my head names for position players sticking out. Austin Hendrick's supposed to be pretty good, but yeah, no, they have no one, dude. Other than that, it's just all pitching. Some other guys too, but yeah, Austin Hendrick, you know. I mean, they still have Moustakas, but he's old. Votto's old. That's what I'm saying. They have a pretty decent veteran list of guys. Votto, Moustakas.
But you know what? Let's also keep this all the way 100. Some, aka a handful of organizations, don't care about winning. They just put a team on the field.
True.
Like and then sometimes they just fluke up and like, oh, we're good. Most of the time they're like, oh, we're not that good. Oh well.
And then the other prospect that's starting, Julio Rodriguez, who I didn't see much of up until now, but I heard all the hype of how good he was supposed to be. And yeah, that kid might be pretty freaking damn superstar good.
Yeah, supposed to be.
Outfield's crowded in Seattle. You got to feel bad for maybe Kyle Lewis, who currently is hurt. And depending on how the guys like Haniger, Kalenic, and J-Rod start out in Seattle, you know, he might be finding it tough for him to find his way into the outfield. So, yeah, a lot of players to watch, and should be a lot of fun.
I hope Kyle Lewis can stay healthy. I'd like to see what he does.
I like him. I think he's good. I actually think he's an all-star caliber player.
All-star 5-tool guy.
If he is healthy by the start of the season, because I think he had some lingering knee issue.
That's what I'm saying. If he can stay healthy, it'd be interesting to see what he does.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, the Mariners could trade him. I mean, they still have the Taylor Trammell kid, the lefty, who's pretty decent. He needs to be playing every day. I mean, they have pieces they could trade. Like, if they know Haniger, Kalenic, and J-Rod's their outfield moving forward, like, dude, trade some people, get some arms. You know what I mean?
Get some.
Yep, go get some. Yeah, should be fun. Should be real interesting come Thursday. This is an unbelievable rookie class moving forward, you know. It's just crazy. I know Wander played last year, but I think he's considered a rookie this year. Yeah. I think this is his rookie season.
Franco, even though he got a decent amount of time up there.
So, yeah, I'm trying to think. When did he get called up? I don't think he made the cut, dude. I think this is his rookie year. Am I crazy? When did he get called up?
I'll find out for you right now.
Yeah, look that up because this is an insane rookie class, you know, especially with other call-ups along the way.
Also, I'm mostly excited for Ronald Acuna Jr. to be healthy and have a full season.
Who is a top 5 player?
Top 3.
Yeah,
not to like one up that, but like top 3.
No.
When you think about like the tools, like nothing better.
So who else is in the top 3? Soto.
Hang on. That'll be a fun conversation in a second. He exceeded his rookie limits 21. He got called up in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he win rookie?
And then he signed.
He win rookie of the year in 21. Are we being an awful baseball podcast right now, not remembering the fucking awards?
Nah, he didn't win rookie of the year.
Who got in the AL? India was in the NL.
He finished third.
Who the hell was AL rookie of the year? Is it someone? I got to remember this shit. Look that up.
You know who it was?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I just can't remember.
Same team. Traded him. I traded him in fantasy.
Oh, yeah, but that's another guy that shouldn't have got it. Was it Rosarena?
Yep.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have been qualified. Yeah, because he was – he was actually hurt all in 2020, I think. I think he only played – yeah, okay, never mind.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
So, yeah, dude. But anyways, Wander's still young, but crazy rookie class. Crazy rookie class. And there's a lot of good players even still from last year and the year before that got called up. I mean, people still forget about freaking Bo Bichette being a rookie in 2020. I know they know how good he is, but shit, he was a rookie in 2020. So,
2020.
But yeah, moving back to that convo about top 3.
Well, Acuna's in there.
Yeah.
I think you got to put Tatis in there.
Yep. Tatis, Acuna.
And
Tatis, Acuna. Who are you debating through right now? Vladdy, Soto.
So the reason those two are in there, that I think it's unquestionable those two are in there, is because they're legit 5-tool guys, both sides of the ball. I'm debating guys like Vladdy, Soto, Betts, Trout, which I'd say Betts might be a 5-tool guy. Vladdy, 3 at most, Trout, I give him 3 also because he doesn't run anymore.
And he doesn't have an arm.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have he doesn't have an arm. He's not a defensive, I don't want to go down the road. We can go on that all day. It's Soto, who might be like probably the best pure hitter in the game, I think could be arguably a defensive liability.
Right.
And he doesn't run. So like when it comes to top 3, I got Tatis, Acuna, and maybe Shohei, because he does it everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Shohei, right?
He does it everywhere. Like he goes out those 5 pitches, throws 100, then he hits 40 bombs.
And so like runs, dude.
And he runs. He steals bags. So like if I'm talking top 3, it probably goes Shohei, Tatis, Acuna.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I don't think there's 3 better players in the league.
And you know what? They all play with attitude. I think what goes unnoticeable with Shohei is he plays with such attitude. He's such a competitor.
Yeah.
That dude's awesome.
Yeah.
Like if you were a Fairweather fan and you wanted to be convinced to like baseball, go watch Shohei Ohtani play.
Shohei.
He's going to get on the mound. He's going to strike.
Throw one at your head and he's going to laugh about it.
He's going to get up to the plate and hit a bomb. Then he's going to swipe second. He's going to plow the catcher. And you're just going to be like, what do we want? It's just, he's the best. Yeah, honestly, Shohei Ohtani's the best player in baseball.
Best player in baseball. Considering what he did last year, it's not even close. It's not even close.
It's not even close.
Now, like when you extend that list, then you're throwing in guys like Vladdy, Betts, Trout, Soto, because like I said, tools. But you talk about all around. Acuna does it all. Acuna steals bags. Acuna, I don't know if he has any. I don't know. He's not a defensive liability. He's got a cannon.
He's got a cannon.
He's gonna go get it. He's gonna hit the ball out the ballpark. He's gonna hit the ball hard in the ballpark. He does everything.
And he does first base home run pimp celebrations. Like he hits it and he
hits a single.
A home run. He's like,
it's a home run. It's a home run. Before
he's not even on the fence yet.
He's just hyping his dugout up. It's the best
energy, dude. Yeah, I would definitely say Shohei, Tatis, Acuna, then maybe Vladdy Soto, and then going on to 6, you're really competing with like
you can name off. I mean, there's a ton of guys that probably could fit in that spot. You know what I mean? And it's not so much even an order.
Trout, Harper's definitely up there.
He came to mind when I was the third spot I was thinking of because he's a 5-tool dude.
He could honestly, Bryce Harper could be in the top 5 without a doubt. Yeah,
5-tool dude.
Yeah,
there's a reason he has 2 MVPs.
Yeah. No, Bryce Harper's a top 5 player. I actually just take that back. That's one of my guys too. I can't believe I just disrespected him like that. Sorry, Bryce, never again. Yeah, Bryce Harper's a fucking stud. 5-tool hog. Yeah, such an interesting topic. When you start naming top players in baseball and you leave out Mike Trout, it was nice to see MLB not put his name on the fucking top for the first time in a while. Me and you have been saying Mike Trout was not the best player in baseball since 2018.
17. 6 bets got robbed in 16. 16, right. 17.
You're right. 16 and 17. For over 6 years, we've been saying Mike Trout isn't the best player in baseball.
Betts gave him a run. Betts was the best. Betts was the best player, in my opinion, from 16 to about 19.
Yeah. 19, yeah.
Yep.
I still think he can play at that caliber. He's got to stay on the field, man.
He's got to be on the field, yep.
He's got to be on the field, dude, because what people don't realize is what makes Mookie Betts great is his bat speed. You can't blow the fastball by him.
You cannot beat him.
He covers the zone so well with just every other pitch type. So
that's why he'd hit 3 home runs a game like it was nothing.
Exactly. That's why Mookie Betts is so good. They don't know why. People like even a fan of baseball might look at Mookie Betts and say, well, he's not as good as someone.
Special. Yep.
You don't understand. First and foremost, that dude, his ability to chase balls down in the outfield,
unreal,
is special because he's so consistent with his routes and his angles, and he gets great jumps. If he doesn't have the strongest arm, it's strong enough and it's very accurate. He makes great throws, but they don't understand why he's so good at hitting. He's just very consistent with covering the zone, can hit all pitches, high, low, in and out. His hands are way too fast. And
and this is why I, like I said, I was arguing him to be in that top 3, which I think he could because he finished second in MLB in MVP voting in 20 in that modified season.
Who?
Mookie Betts. Yep. He finished second behind, was it Freeman?
Yes.
But he's got 5 Gold Gloves since 16.
Dude, he's a superstar, man. He really is. Like,
not only does he have 5 Gold Gloves, he's got 3 Silver Sluggers. He's got 1 MVP.
Honestly,
he finished second. Since they gave this stat to Mike Trout in terms of like the most top 3 finishes, not even the most MVPs, he finished second in MVP voting twice. He's finished in the top 3 twice 3 times when he's won it. So like, and he's got 5 All-Stars under his belt. Like Mookie, people don't understand. He's been in the league since 14. He's going on 9 years.
Him and Bryce are top 5 baseball players. Yeah, I think so. The top 5 we just decided is Shohei, Tatis, Acuna, and then Betts, Bryce, and then after
that you can ramble them off just because of time frame. But like that, all in terms of 5 tools because we're talking like all around.
What are the 5 tools, just in case someone doesn't know what a 5-tool player is?
So a 5-tool player is somebody that hits for, if it was up to me, I'd say 4, just because if you can hit, you can hit. But like somebody hits for power, and somebody hits for average. And in these days, that ends up bleeding into each other like 1 and 1. Like Trey Turner hit like 20-something bombs last year, didn't he?
Trey Turner's a stud.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so there's guys that do it all. 5 tools, defensive, speed, hit for power, hit for average, and like arm strength. So there's like 2 defensive tools, and there's speed, and there's 2 offensive tools. Those are your 5 tools. And the players we just named have them all.
Mm-hmm. And utilize
the top 5, and they utilize them all.
Like Mike Trout is still fast, but he chooses not to run, and he probably does it just for health reasons. He's like, I don't even do that.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's fast anymore.
I think he's fast enough to swipe bags.
Not saying he can't swipe bags. I just don't know if he's fast.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm
not out there with a fucking stopwatch.
I know.
I'm gonna go on.
What's his time? Home to first.
No, I'm still gonna go on a limb and assume Mike Trout can move.
Speaking of, the show has Mookie Betts' speed completely disrespected. It's under 60.
You know what? We're gonna transition into show talk because let me say this. Yes, they've always disrespected Mookie Betts' speed. It's always been low 70s, high 60s. Like he has a fucking piano on his
85
back.
minimum.
Oh yeah, he's got wheels, bro.
He runs.
He steals bags. I don't get it. They disrespect him. So, dude, and honestly, I should honestly buy a new system and set up my desk to stream. I play the show way too much than the average person should in my downtime. I do a lot in my free time. I do this. We do music. I'm around. I lift. I exercise. Like I am a fucking full-on busy person with nothing activities. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
With nothing activities.
Like think about it, dude. Like a lot of people, they come home if they work. They watch their shows, they consume content on like a TV or something. Like I go to work, then I'm working out, then I'm doing this. I'll play video games. I'll, be with friends, whatever, I'll be moving around. I'll go see movies. Like I'm doing things but you crunch it all in. But being a Twitch streamer on the show something I should definitely do in the future, incorporate it into this podcast. And that'll be great. Because I'm not one of the best players in the world, but geez, I got to be up there. I'm pretty fucking good, laddie. It's a lot of fun. Diamond Dynasty is probably the most addicting and terrible modes ever. You had some good pack luck, huh?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I grabbed two of the best players, Mookie Betts and Ronald Acuna.
My fucking team's so bad that if I was to play someone in ranked seasons competitively, I'd get fucking curb stomped, dude.
Here's what you do. You're good enough. You just get the if you don't want to go cash all the way out, you just get the packs that come with the gold players, like the upstarter pack that give you like the gold players. You're good enough to win with gold players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got matched up against some fucking kid who got his mom's fucking
bank card.
Black card.
And they just bought a million stubs and they just bought every card on the market.
They fucking already have the signature Randy and I'm getting fucking cheesed.
Oh, I got him too. That was who? Did you see that one? I got not the signature Randy. I got a
Japanese edition one.
Japanese edition.
I get the artist's name. Yeah, it's it begins with like a T. But yeah, that's a cool card. I took Ricky Henderson. I never really used Ricky, and I wanted to do something different. So, and I can't hit with Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle cards can't hit.
Mickey wasn't doing it for me. I need a pitcher. I need guys that can get guys out.
Yeah, and I should have done that because right now my best pitcher is a 84 gold Robbie Ray, like from 2017, and that ain't cutting it on rank, laddie.
Nah. So, yeah, I got Randy going, and I got the Diamond Robbie Ray going.
And it's crazy too. Wow, that's nice. I bought the big dog pack, bought a few stubs. I'm like, whatever, some money spent, and I was kind of like, dude, I just kind of hope I get the regular round so I can pick up Jackie Leiter and have a good pitcher. And I ended up getting the high round. Took the Volpe kid. And it's actually a sick card. I like using it. Haven't been able to use it online yet because and I've heard the rumbles of instability with the servers and shit. So I don't want to catch an L for no reason. But that's a nice card right there to start the game. Little 90 diamond action. I already got him 91 with the parallel. And yeah, man, just trying to grind, get a good team. So I start fucking whooping ass in ranked seasons. Play a little BR action. I just drafted Frank Thomas, and I can't hit with Frank Thomas cards, but I'm gonna try this one out and see how it goes. But yeah, the show season, man, is real. Watch out for I don't know. I might change my team name to something else, but as of right now, it's the fucking Slam Diego Ducks. So watch out for them, dude.
Slam Diego Ducks.
Yeah, you don't want to run into the Slam Diego Ducks, dude. A bunch of fucking gunners on that team. But it's cool though. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna feel with how they combined all the content into one giant program, and I think it's a lot better. I think things will make a lot more sense how they consolidated it. And if you're new to the mode or novice at the mode, it should be a lot more easier to digest and kind of figure out how you get rewarded and progress and make a better team. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing from now until the end of time.
Till the end of time. Yep, show comes out and it just consumes all your time. You just play it.
Really does. Yeah, it's so fun because it's baseball.
There's been plenty of times. There's been plenty of times that we were supposed to like make some music and we like trying to play a show and then we just play the show all night.
Yeah,
it happens. Yep,
yeah, we're in the same room. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on this, and it's just like, yo,
play the show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to run it back. All right,
I'm gonna fucking
to the point where it's like this.
Series, yeah,
it's like this.
Yeah,
no, I'm up.
Yeah, you look over. I'm just knocked out.
I was taking that pitch.
Yeah, no, I was taking that pitch.
Just taking that pitch. Yeah, go, come on, throw it.
Taking naps. Used to be like these games on the protest. Like, wow, she's taking. I'm gonna go do like a 10-minute nap, and I'll be good to finish the game.
It's a joke.
Yeah, gotta grind it out.
It used to piss me off too because I wouldn't even know it. I'd throw like 2 balls in a row, and you were asleep the whole time.
Yeah, you're like, why did he show you that? That was a filthy.
That was a great pitch.
Knocked out.
Man.
Remember that time in college, like the first time we came back from Hawaii, we used to always like stay up all night and we played the show. It was like me, you, and Callie in a room. And we
started like, 22 strong.
Yeah, we used our starters into like 20 innings, dude. It was insane. And Callie just watched like we stayed up to like 6 a.m. playing the show, and he was just like, wow, I can't believe these guys are still in. This is crazy. How are you getting outs? You guys suck because you can't even score 1 run with guys with no stamina.
None.
We've had some epic show battles. We should not for real. I should really get that setup going because I don't know, I'm kind of, there's nothing wrong with doing stuff for fun, but I just feel like you should always, I don't know. I feel like I have this attitude now with doing things. There should be a purpose. You know what I mean? Like it should lead to something. And I feel like even if not a lot of people even watched it, even if it was like no one, I just feel like you're giving yourself the opportunity for something to grow. So you might as well do that. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Get the right setup. I mean, I already have a camera. The camera I'm using right now is totally Twitch compatible. So get another monitor so I can have the chat up for the 2 people in there, chat it up with them.
You should, definitely. You should. We probably would take the world by storm if you streamed just you playing and me even commentating it.
Oh yeah.
Because I played Diamond Dynasty online and I know exactly what people are gonna do. They're very predictable. And usually it's like a 12-year-old Joy Boy who got his mom's Amex card. And I'm like, this kid's going to try to throw this fastball 10 feet over my head and think I'm going to swing at it.
Yep. Bro, it's
now
all.
He's going to throw a curveball.
2 seamers.
He's going to throw this 2-seamer at the hands. Slider away. Oh, guess what's coming? 100-mile-an-hour fastball above my eyes. Thought I was swinging at that Nick Giada? Nope, I'm not. So, yeah.
I know. It's
I could commentate it because you just know what guys are going to do.
You know what? I need to get into that mode of trying to figure it out because a lot of times I just play the show and react because I'm like, I don't feel like thinking in that mode. But when I do, yeah, it is pretty predictable. You can pick up on their tendencies where it's
they do it to every hitter. They do it.
Just set them up. You could be like, hey, I don't care if I fucking get down 2 strikes right here because he's going to throw this.
I know he's going to throw this. I know when he's going to throw it.
Here and then
I'm going to put my hitting zone right here. Yeah, he's going to throw it right there.
Right here? I'm going to hit a fucking mile.
Yeah. He's going to be like, how'd he do that? And we're like, well, you suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, dude, you know, I used to play 2K7 baseball online. I used to be in the same audio chat playing against the people I play against. I'd be talking to people I didn't know. Dude, no. I used to get
2K7 online.
Yeah, bro. I used to get in people's heads. I used to be like, I know what you're gonna throw me before you even know, dude. And people used to fucking get pissed because I would predict their pitches based on their tendencies.
2K7 online.
Yeah, 2K7 baseball online, dude.
Wow.
Sick puppy. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, MLB The Show, it's fun. And it's pretty cool community, too. Like, people that go and play online, for the most part. I mean, the people that, like, try to stream, they're pretty cool. There's some cool characters out there. And, but, dude, it's nuts. Like, sometimes these people just message you out of nowhere and just say reckless shit to you. And you're like, dude, it's a
video game, buddy.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
I didn't take my mom's Amex card and spend all of her money on it. So it's not that serious to me.
Dude, nuts. Just rifling off fucking hate in the fucking, like... Just like, you're a bitch for like this or whatever. And I'm just like, Oh no,
Right.
dude, no. You know what they get mad about, dude? Is they get really pissed when you don't hit X to like skip the batter intros and shit like that, and like in between shit. And I like people message you be like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, and I just be like, yo, my bad, I'm not paying attention, I'm on my phone and I'm just winning. And like, who's you paying attention? Blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, fuck you, fight me, dude. I'll fucking snap your neck. Like, go home. Like,
because they're online and they don't see
online.
the person. You know,
keyboard warrior.
Yeah, there's a lot of what do they call it? Liquid courage when you're drinking alcohol. There's a lot of online courage when people just
always
behind the screen.
I never say anything, and I get like these reckless messages, dude. It's hilarious. It's so funny, dude. I had this one kid tell me, he's like, I'm gonna report you to the fucking MLB Show community on Twitch. No one's ever gonna fucking play against you. You're gonna be blackballed. I was like, go for it, dude. I don't care.
Go for it.
I was like, go for it. I'm like, you're the one acting like a child. I'm not saying shit, dude. You're a child. That's literally what I said. I'm like, that's what when people message me, bro. That's why I message them back. I just say you're a child. That's literally what I say.
It's like
then I go, you're proving my point. You're a child.
Like a virtual comment section on a social media site where people just go back and forth,
DMing people. Fucking
yeah.
If you're angry, you got an L in the show. Usually I'll message people and be like, dude, you're nasty. You literally like I'll play people, dude, and they'll hit like 6 home runs in a row.
Nah, so this happened.
And I'll be like, dude, you're nasty. Like, you're fucking nasty.
Nah. So like, because I just felt like I was playing a dweeb. And one time, exactly what happened, guy threw like a 1-2 fastball, like at my eyes. And then the next pitch, I think the next pitch was like a slider and it was hanging and I hit it out. And I just messaged, was like, you suck.
You're one of those guys.
Yeah. I was just like, you suck. But I was so angry because he did it. I'm like, I know what you're doing. Yeah. You suck. And it was just, you suck. And he just was like, yeah, whatever. And then the next time he did the same thing. I'm like, so you think this is like, just doesn't change? This doesn't change? All right, guy. I think I had came back. I think that's what had happened. I think I had like scored like 5 runs in that inning. And after I hit that, I was like, because I knew it was coming, I just said, you suck. Well, he was pretty pissed off.
One way to have success in playing online is throw pitches that look like strikes that are balls and see if they swing. If they swing at that, never throw it.
You don't have to throw a strike.
Never throw a strike.
It just has to be close.
Just have it close. Have those borderline close.
But that's one thing I learned. I think we played each other online. I think you had Kluber throwing.
Yeah, he was a cheat code that year.
Because every pitch looked like a strike out of his hand.
I hated that to card, dude.
You couldn't hit him.
Dude, when I used to have to face that card online, everyone always used
everybody had him because you couldn't hit him.
It was a free card. You got him pretty early on. I'd just be like,
you couldn't hit him.
Here we go. And you had to figure out, there was like few ways you could pitch with him. So you had to figure out which way that person was going to pitch with him that game. And then you had to be like, okay, well, they're going to pitch with him this way. So this is where I'm going to look for pitches and when they're going to pitch him and shit like that. It's, yeah. One person I can't hit, Jake DeGrom, it's a wrap. Outlier on the fastball when they just consistently throw like 102. Yeah. I'll strike out 15 times easily.
I told you that earlier. Yeah. That game, that's one thing the game is realistic. It's not easy to hit 95 and up. And when they got a guy on the bump in the game throwing 95 and up, you literally get beat. Or like you don't time them up. You don't just square up 95 plus. And then when they're throwing 100, you get beat. It's hard. It's not easy to hit. So I just sit off speed. It's a game plan.
Yeah.
I wait for him to throw it. You can beat me if you throw 3 fastballs. Because I know you're going to throw something else. Just hang a slider.
Just hang a slider.
Yeah, see ya.
2-pitch pitcher, man.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, man. We'll probably double back when the season starts. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That'll be fun. Who you trying to catch? We got to pull somebody up. I think we should Is Shohei starting? Is he starting opening day for them on the bump?
That's a great question.
I want to say he is, and I only asked that because the cool thing is now with their rule change, he can stay in the DH.
Yeah, the show.
Because that used to, it's literally show. Because I remember watching him against the Yankees, and they were like, the manager was like, "Fuck, if I pull," he was struggling, and they were like, "If I pull him out in the third, he's out of the game." But I want him to hit.
Well, and the reason why the rule got changed is because their pitchers aren't. It's a universal DH. Like they're not allowed to hit anymore unless
exactly
you're saying like, no, this is who I want to hit. So
if the pitcher is the DH, he stays in the game as the DH because he's hitting
correct.
for the pitcher, the defensive replacement.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So the rule makes sense. I'm glad they did it. I'm gonna go with yes, he is, because they have no one else.
Yeah.
And if we can if we can do one, this will be out Monday. Today's Monday. This will be out Tuesday. So we'll get one Thursday. Let me see.
Definitely get one opening day.
Angels play at night. I'll be asleep, so
I'll actually be in Anaheim this weekend.
So if we can do an early stream, Thursday, maybe. Trying to look at games. So like 1 o'clock game, we won't be able to pull up because it's Yanks Sox, and I won't be able to pull that up because of my local networks. I don't give a shit about the Cubs Brewers.
No.
Next cool game would be Mets Nationals. I think Scherzer's hurt now. I don't know who's pitching that game.
Like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock your time.
It'd be 1 o'clock your time. Mariners Twins. How about that one? That should be fun.
Yeah, we can watch that.
Yeah,
we could chop it up with some ABs for that. Definitely see Correa.
Joe Ryan
Buxton.
versus Bobby Gray.
Joe Ryan. Wow, good for that kid.
Yeah, Mets are undecided with their opening day starter. I'm pretty sure Scherzer's hurt now too.
Good for that kid.
But with that, do you want to make a prediction for the season?
Yeah, I got the White Sox winning it all. Honestly, I might go to Vegas and put money on it. I got the White Sox winning it all. I don't know if they do it with the team that they got. They got to get an arm. Hope they don't give up too much offensively. They should get something at the deadline. And like I've been telling you, not only do I got the White Sox winning it all, I have the Red Sox trading Devers.
I really want to believe they trade Devers, but just not during the season. I think that's an off-season trade. I think they trade him during the season if, for whatever reason, this team just completely underperformed. But I think
I think that's what's going to happen.
I think because he still has 2 more years eligibility after the season, they'll trade him in the offseason.
And we can wrap up after this. Give me 3 guys on that staff, starters.
That are healthy or just in general?
Well, healthy that are going to help you win.
Nathan Eovaldi and Nick Pivetta.
What's the pin like?
Crickets.
That's why I think they're going to underperform.
But here's the thing.
And
I agree with you. And it's the same situation as last year. Here's why I'm all in on them winning the World Series. No, seriously, dude. Because you ask anyone, I was pounding my chest for how fucking the Red Sox, awful organization, they're going to lose, they're going to suck last year. And maybe it was just luck, but there's something about Alex Cora, his ability to connect with players. They have a really good lineup still. People like Devers keeps getting better. Bogart just keeps getting better. JD's still really good. Trevor Story's a stud. They're going to have a fucking really good lineup. Bobby Dahlback's looking really good this year. Kike plays really well as a good role player. They're going to score fucking runs, man. And I know in the postseason, you need the pitching, but I think looking at the division, they can hit their way through it. And if they stay healthy, and I think they're going to be right there, 100%. You can always add arms during the season. I think a big question mark for them that could be a good pickup is the Paxton kid. If he can give them quality innings somewhere in their, I'd say keep him in the bullpen, but I think that might be someone to keep an eye on is James Paxton. Because the Garrett Whitlock kid's legit. He should be their closer. But yeah, I got the Red Sox making it to the World Series.
We'll see. Not saying they don't have the pieces. I know.
Because I'm right there, dude. I think Devers is gone. If they don't extend him,
I just don't think.
Getting a $300 million contract the way this kid plays. This kid's
and considering the way they've been operating, it's like, oh, we should trade him now. You got those. I know we said this before. I don't want to get carried away, but you got those young bucks. You got Blaze. You got York. You got Mayer. And
they're running out of space in the infield.
They're running out of space in the infield. You got Trevor Story, who you just signed.
Yeah, I think if the Red
Sox they didn't give Devers the extensions that have been going around, and if they don't go like 20-0 to jump, trust me, there's definitely gonna be some phone calls like, hey man, come to deadline, we'll see where we're at. He's up. What do you got? Because you got to go rape somebody's farm system.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
You got to go get prospects for Devers.
Yep. Arms.
You got to go get arms.
You go get arms.
Because a team that can win right now is going to take a Devers.
I'd say this.
Universal DH, you're going to take a Devers.
And I love Devers. He should be a franchise player for the Sox. But if they really, truly believe the Mayer kid, Marcelo Mayer, is their future superstar.
When they take him first round?
You trade Devers right now. And
you took Mayer in the first round, right?
Yep.
Fourth pick. I mean, like you don't take that and then he's in the bigs in 2 years.
He'll be in the bigs next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, depending on how he does this year, they can call him up this year. But
this September, exactly. So like Devers is gone this year. Gone.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why I think they're going to.
Bogart's going to opt out and get a fat contract, probably from Chicago Cubs. And you move Trevor Story to short. You'll have Mayer at third. You have Nick Yorkie, New York at second. You have Blaze and Casas with Dahlbach filling in the corners and DH. And there's your young core for the fucking Red Sox. Exactly. And you just save yourself a whole fuck ton of money.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying those kids will be better.
And you got Verdugo. Verdugo fits right in.
Yep.
Fits right in with that culture, that identity, that team embodies it.
Yep.
He's gonna be like your clubhouse lead vet pretty soon. I mean, so with all those young bucks.
Yep.
Yeah, man. We'll pick it up next time.
All right.
Why can't we be friends?